grip, posted hand. Sometimes when you do this, with people that don't really know jiu-jitsu, they won't flare an elbow. Why does he want to flare an elbow and drop to the side? This is good for Carl because he's on an elbow and a hip. He can go back to his knees very, very quickly. Go back a step. But, oh sorry, turn. But if he doesn't fall to the hip and I take him all the way to the side just by doing this, get to your knees again, Carl. It's a lot harder to get to your knees. That's why it's good jiu-jitsu to flare your elbow and go to the hip. You can obviously get back up again. But if you're up against someone and we're here and Carl falls all the way to the side, I can't do the last move. Why? I can't get underneath here. I wanted to bring my knee in and step through, but we can't attack the back from here. So rather than getting hand control, I can lock harness, slide my knee behind the back of his head. Now I have an unweighted leg, I can step my foot over, and then roll from my right hip along the back. Let's take it looking for the rear triangle from the back. So again, I'm falling to the underhook side. I want head position, so my head will be between Carl's head and the mat. And rather than starting to attack or chokes, this is how the Danaher straight jacket system, I have two choking hands. Carl has two defensive hands and a tuck chin, so he's winning. So rather than trying to tuck this, I just find his hands with straight grips. My hands are with his hands. Now from here, the choking hand is going to stuff Carl's right arm below the belly line, the pec line, and now I just cover it with my right leg and put my shoelaces behind his back. The problem is now Carl's trying to bring his head to the mat, so I'm going to flare my knee out, which creates this space, so the choking hand comes on over the far shoulder. I just lift his wrist to expose the suicide zone. I go wrist to wrist. We know what's happening next. As I pull this above his head, I turn my hip and they sheer lock unified legs. Again. So Carl's turtle. Doesn't have to be this entrance, but I've seen some of you guys doing this, so it's good to play around with it. Tight waist grip, posted hand, side right, switch. The reason I switch is it's difficult for me to pull Carl over from side right. The side right's good for moving around and starting to attack either side turtle position. If I want to tilt him from here, I'll switch my base. And this time when I pull him over, he falls all the way to the side. So again, I'm not going to be searching for hands yet because I don't have control. I'm just going to lock harness. Ideally, I would love the gift drop as well. Okay. Now I slide my knee behind the back of his head and I sit on my hip. I don't try to throw this leg over on an unweighted leg. Because if I'm on my knee and Carl lifts his knee high, there's no way I'm getting that over. So I'm on my hip. Now if he lifts his knee, I can still bring this foot through. Now I don't pull him on top of me, I roll from my right hip to my left hip as I secure the underhook and get head position. So we're here, I have head position, I have the underhook. Again, I'll probably go to post rear mount. I'm not a big fan of the hooks. Carl will want to beat that unhook. Returning his hip, yeah. So I'll put my right foot on his hip and keep my bottom hook high. Beat it now, bro. So, forward position. We're thinking about if I can't finish with the choke, I get direct grips, straight grips. Push one arm, the choking arm side, below his pec line. Difficult to get it unless you're a contortionist in here. Push it down, and then I put my shoelaces behind the back. And now from here, I want to attack the mirror trap. Carl's head's high, so the detail is I flare my knee, come over, expose his wrist, my wrist to his wrist. As I pull his arm above my head, I'm flaring my knee, turning on to my right side. Notice the way the legs move to the shoulder and I unify the legs. So again, lock the triangle trap. Put the arm above the head, keep it there with my right hand. Left locks the figure four, and the release. Just do the last bit again. On the back. You can start it from here. If you haven't been doing jiu-jitsu as long. So I want an underhook. Wrist control, it's your choking arm. Fall this side.
But the detail is my head is between Carl's head and the mat. Once I'm here, I go to posterior mount, just pin his right hip to the mat with your right foot. That keeps your left foot high. Saves time. You'll want to beat the bottom hook, which is the number one escape, and as he's trying to do that, from that position, now we can find the second hand straight grips. The palms of my hand cover his knuckle line. Now from there I'll push it down, tie it up, shoelace is behind his back, and now from here, flare the knee, which allows you to come over into the Khmer chop. Expose the wrist, connect it to the inside of my wrist, other hand lets go. As I pull this above my head, I turn my hip. Notice the bite. I've got the crook of my knee connected to Car's right jugular. I've unified legs. Lock the triangle trap. Keep the arm above the head. Hand assist. Connect your wrist. Okay, let's do that, guys.